10 minutes have passed and Ashley has yet to arrive.
Oh, apologies, Master Detective. I'm sorry for being late.
Did you run into trouble? You can't tell me about...
It's nothing to worry about, honestly. Let's talk about the matter we mentioned yesterday. Have you figured out any answers to the riddle?
My answer is...
Detective! Remember that journalist who kept stalking you? The one called Grimm?
We saw him yesterday.
Why?
He's dead!
What exactly happened?
Someone contacted us half an hour ago, told us they saw something horrifying. We rushed to the scene and saw Grimm's corpse in the alley.
He talked to us just yesterday at noon.
It's too much of a coincidence.
It's more than you think. The way he died was just like the corpses from the Nameless Ashes case.
Wait, the Nameless Ashes case?
A case that Chief Inspector Lorin commissioned me to work on. All the victims' bodies were burned. I must examine the scene right away.
Detective, remember our agreement. You need to act in a team of 2.
I formally employ Ashley as my assistant. Let's go. No time to waste. I should head to the scene first.
Grimm mentioned he was working on a
Let me go!
What were you doing at the crime scene?
I was just taking a look-see.
A look-see? So why run away when you...
So what if I legged it? Ah! I had a bit of a scrap with a woman, and now the coppers are all over me.
What did you say?
Oh, curses. Must have been some uppity heiress.
What did that woman look like?
I couldn't see her properly in the dark. Yeah, but she was dressed to the nines. Loaded, no doubt. Ah!
Are you in any way connected to the charred corpse?
Charred corpse? I was only scrapping with some lass. So don't go pinning this on me, because you lot can't sort your story out.
Tell me everything you know.
It was just getting dark, right? I heard someone chatting down the alley, see? It's right on our turf, mind you. So I thought I'd have a look. And bam! This posh bird comes flying right in my face. And then suddenly she laid into me.
And what proof have you that this woman is not merely a fabrication spun to shield yourself?
Proof? Sure. I got bloody proof. That vicious toff lost her shoe halfway through the fight. I tossed it to the side. Go find it yourself. Yeah, we common folk get battered and no one bats an eye. Them nobles drop a hair, the whole city panics. Those bloody coppers, just lapdogs for the toffs, that's what.
Throw him in the nick.
I'll look for the high-heeled shoe he mentioned. A luxury item of genuine leather, well cared for. A woman's high heel in a less common size. An unidentifiable substance clings to the leather, similar to that found on the charred corpse.
There actually is a high-heeled shoe. He wasn't lying. Maybe a rich lady really did enter that alley.
I fear this is all becoming rather overwhelming.
Let's sort out the evidence we've gathered so far. The street punkster maintains that he encountered a well-dressed woman in the alley. The high-heeled shoe corroborates the punkster's account, confirming a noblewoman was present. Yet the residue upon the shoe warrants closer examination. There is a strange substance on the high-heeled shoe. Our current evidence points towards that mysterious woman killing Grimm with a high-temperature reactor. She tussled with the street punkster in her frantic escape, leaving behind a high-heeled shoe.
Like something out of a fairy tale. A mysterious woman losing a shoe while fleeing. Sounds like a real possibility. I heard that Grimm enjoys writing scandalous articles exposing the aristocrats.
There is a strange substance on the high-heeled shoe. I've seen this substance on the corpse, but I cannot figure out what it is. I'll return to the scene and re-examine the corpse.
Your call.
I should return to the crime scene and re-examine Grimm's corpse.
The body has disappeared!
I had it taken away. The body has been transferred back to the constabulary, and I will be overseeing this case from now on. This incident has attracted too much unwanted attention and is severely affecting our duties. Those irrelevant to the case shall leave the scene at once.
But we are no mere bystanders. The Chief Inspector himself invited us to assist.
Chief Inspector Lauren.
This is Rex. He's the superintendent sent by the Navy, specifically assigned to oversee the constabulary. I didn't expect him to come here in person. Recently, the higher-ups are extremely strict about the discipline of the constabulary. We should probably let this slide for now. These two civilians just happened to be passing by the place. So I took the opportunity to ask them about the area. And I never expected the superintendent to place such importance on the case. That's a good thing. Why don't we head back and go over the details?
I need you to give me a work report.
Of course. You shall have it at the first opportunity.
This complicates matters. The body has been removed and now the Navy is involved. It seems Chief Inspector Lauren wishes us to stand aside for the moment. Should we return to the office and reconsider our next steps?
Remaining here will get us nowhere. Let us head back.
What is your next move, Master Detective?
The victim has been reduced to a charred corpse, clearly an attempt to conceal something. We must examine the body more closely.
But the superintendent has taken it into evidence, leaving us at an impasse. Why don't we follow Chief Inspector Lauren's advice and just wait for a while? Maybe he'll do something about it.
But
Oh, I just remembered. While we wait, perhaps we can go over the mystery of the stolen silver. The silver coins disappeared from the rich man's safe. Neither the servant nor the neighbors confessed. The constables failed to find out how the theft was carried out. Have you made any progress regarding this mystery?
I do have some proposed solutions for this mystery of yours. Perhaps the safe never contained ancient coins, but liquid silver kept in siphons that could flow out from the fine crevices and openings.
Silverium flowing out from the crevices and openings. A bold proposal. But if the rich man stored his silver coins inside the safe, he should know that it would keep the coins secure instead of leaking them.
For example, you said there is only one key, but duplicating a key is not particularly complex.
So someone made a copy of the key. But you still need to acquire the original to create a duplicate key. The rich man fiercely protected the key. No one could get their hands on it.
Perhaps there is more to this story. It's possible the rich man never hid his silver coins in the safe. He wanted to frame his servants for the theft.
So there are no silver coins from the start. It was a setup to frame someone else. But there is no bad blood between the rich man and the servants. He has no motivation to do such a thing. These answers focus on certain possibilities. None of them could explain how the silver was stolen. Do you have other ideas, Master Detective?
Apologies,
Have I not been clear enough with my mystery? I can go over...
I'm heading to the constabulary.
Huh? Why?
Grimm's case is an unusual murder using extremely high temperatures. A characteristic shared by the Nameless Ashes case I cannot afford to ignore. I must meet with the superintendent and impress upon him the gravity of this case and secure my involvement once more. And should he oppose me, I shall see to it that he changes his mind.
Is that so? I understand. I shall accompany you, given your resolve to pursue the truth.
The body...
The curtain falls. Thus have I come to thee. Long parted, how brief shall our meeting be?
Standing before you is Gracia the Royal Knight. I might be slow at picking things up, but I make up for it in resolve. You're lucky to have me with you. My goal is to become a knight that everyone can be proud of. An agenda? What on earth is that? I dreamed that I was a little bunny. The carrots tasted so sweet.
Ah, the ambitions of youth. So strong you can almost smell. Ah, the ambitions of youth. So strong you can almost smell it. No, wait. It's a packet of crisps that have gone off. Ignore me.
Undocumented truth is really flimsy. Direct confrontation. Undocumented truth is really flimsy. Direct confrontation is not my thing.
Hidden neath the rosy skirt are white stems you adore, furnished with lethal thorns.
I saw myself in those creatures, existing in a shade between life and... life.
Explosion? Oh, no bombs here, no...
Sylvania's future hinges on many controlled variables. Perhaps you are one of them, Detective. The bus is now arriving.
Florece! Can't keep up with my steps. Faster!
The River Constabulary is located south of the city. From what I remember...
We've arrived at the River Constabulary.
I can only imagine what the situation inside must be like, if the Navy superintendent has taken charge. Ah, it's Chief Inspector Lauren.
Let's go ask him. How did it fare, Chief Inspector?
It fared poorly. The Navy thinks we're bumbling and intends to interfere. They're steamrolling us, especially in the matter where I sought out your assistance. They regard it as a transgression.
Our current case shares similarities with the Nameless Ashes case. There's a piece of evidence that I'm interested in. No matter what happens, I need to...
I understand, but...
You again? The civilians passing by the place. Chief Inspector Lauren, as a member of the constabulary, please look to the propriety of your decorum.
A simple misunderstanding, Superintendent Rex. I was just venting to a friend, given the recent pressure on the force. Anyway, head off. We'll grab a pint or two afterwards. Always picking up at the small stuff, while the real issues get swept under the rug. We have a leaky second-floor window on the east side, and people sneaking into the evidence room. Nobody cares about that.
A leaky window. Take it up with logistics. You know full well I'm in charge of the patrols.
At once. You're doing a stellar job. Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
Chief Inspector Lauren is right. There is an open window. Master Detective, are you really doing this?
Yes. And I'll need you to stay outside and watch my...
Understood. I've got you covered.
The Navy only sent help because the crime rate's still through the roof. Help? They're just making it worse. And that
They say the slayer of nobles is on the move again. Best we stay well clear of noble affairs, if you ask me.
Safe. The chief assigned me the werewolf from the ceremony. Oh, what am I supposed to do now? It's here. This is the right evidence cabinet. Locked. Standard Chubb 3-lever mechanism. Shouldn't be too difficult. Aha! The core's turning. The body's badly charred and in fragments. Can't take it all with me. That left arm. There appears to be something there. Best bring it back for a closer look. Now I must leave with the evidence. Huh. A chewed up dog bone. Who on earth hid that here? The constables have yet to clear the cardboard boxes for moving and miscellany away. A constable's notebook with a composite drawing of a suspect. Hold on. A notebook for a canine trainer. Writings in case dossiers, various applications and...
Have you heard? It's not just the werewolves. There are thieves around.
The chief's breathing down our necks for... An old and long obsolete coffee machine. Almost all of its paint has peeled off the exterior casing. Good. The exit is not too far away. Bother, the main entrance is blocked. I must find another way.
Over here. The superintendent was just at the front entrance on his rounds, so I circled around to wait for you.
Nicely done. You made the right call.
Did you find the evidence?
Take these, quickly.
I'm sure you understand it's our duty to arrest trespassers.
We don't have to be enemies.
I'm afraid we're long past that. You broke the rules. Chalk you!
It's all in vain.
Take a quick sip and liven your spirits a bit.
Flamethrower at the ready.
It's all in vain. It's all in vain. It's all in vain.
Burn it all down! Whoa! That was close! You'll have to go free me!
Down on your knees. A waste of strength. It's all in vain.
Here comes the fire!
Timing is everything.
Catch your breath.
Radar attack! I'll take care of this.
Burn it all down!
Multiple charges. Let's leave it at that. You're strong, but your heavy weapon is holding you back. A nimbler combat style would suit you more.
Again! Sir! The werewolf who attacked the float has escaped!
What?
The stabilizer failed to work. It went berserk. We couldn't keep it down.
Lead the way!
Are you all right? I'm sorry. I'm no good in a fight. At least the superintendent has gone. Do you think he might come after you?
Suppose he does. I'll manage. Where's the evidence?
I'm sorry.
What happened?
I was in such a rush to escape that I didn't notice the puddle. I slipped. The remains broke apart and fell into the water along with the photographs. They're ruined, and it's all my fault. This whole venture wasted. We'll have to think of another way.
No matter. I'll have to call in some help. While there's little to work with, she is skilled enough that she should be able to glean something new.
What? Oh, I mean, that's wonderful. So does that mean we should go to her right away?
Of course, let's not waste time. We should set off immediately. The woman who posed as an applicant? What's she doing here?
Fancy meeting you here, Detective. You two seem to have undergone quite an adventure.
And why are you here, of all places?
It pleased me to see you fight the Navy man, and your form in combat was most admirable. But alas, I'm a lady who keeps her word. I broke a few fur balls out at the celebration as a distraction. Quite the trick, if I do say so myself.
You're helping me. Why?
Because you're most pleasing to the eye. And upholding contractual terms is a rule in our profession.
Contractual terms? Whose deal are you trying to...
Well, well. A client's info is supposed to be confidential. If we could get information by simply asking questions, why would we need detectives? Or detective assistants,
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Detective, if it's answers you seek, why not see if your clever little assistant can help you uncover my client's identity? And if by then you fancy teaming up with me, well, do drop by, won't you?
How odd. Master Detective, we should pick up the pace and get the remains examined.
If memory serves, the...
Faster!
This is it. The corner clinic. My old friend runs this establishment.
We're to examine the remains at a clinic. I thought they were for those needing a physician.
She is a physician. Anatomy is her specialty. She knows how to make the dead...
Will she help?
We've known each other since we were children, and our friendship runs deep. She never fails to help me whenever I ask. And let's ask her to change your bandages while we're at it.
Oh dear. That's very kind of you, Master Detective, but I can take care of this minor inconvenience on my own. I tend to become quite anxious at clinics. Just the thought of visiting a physician unsettles me. I'm afraid I must take my leave. Good luck with your friend. I shall await you at the office.
She doesn't like visiting doctors. Why is that? Either way, the place seems well cleaned and smells of disinfectant.
Don't touch anything. You better find yourself a seat.
Sorry? I can't hear you clearly.
Sit.
Ship?
I said don't touch my things and find yourself a seat. 3 long years. You finally found your way back.
I have a rather unique sample here from a case I'm working on. Given your experience with autopsies,
Incredible way to greet someone after disappearing for 3 years. Didn't expect the first line to be, I'm working on a case. I'm actually curious now. Do you still remember my name?
Sweet Doc Firtho, please help investigate these remains for me.
Playing coy won't work with me. Your first line should be, it's been quite a while, Firtho.
This case is important. I need your help to examine these...
Not a chance. Who do you take me for? You vanished for 3 years without so much as a word, and now you return with a corpse in tow expecting me to examine it. You didn't even bother with a proper greeting.
Oh well. How are you faring these days?
Someone stole my cargo.
What?
A mob of gangsters stole my cargo. Bring me back my cargo, and I'll consider doing that autopsy.
Certainly, I'll go look for it.
The gangsters usually loiter around the Day Fairway intersection. Look around the place for clues of their activities.
Intersection. Got it.
City gangs grew in size these past years. Be careful. Don't let them bring you to my place in a body bag.
Don't worry. I can still handle a few hooligans. According to Firtho, traces of gang activities can be found at the intersection.
Interessante.
Faster! Hurry!
What's she doing?
Someone has made off with the doctor's cargo from the corner clinic. Have you seen any sign of it?
The corner clinic?
Now that's odd.
What's your business?
Dr. Firtho is missing her cargo. Have you heard anything of it?
Firtho? No, please, don't take me in.
Their reactions are rather unexpected. There's another one over there.
We need this? All right, I'll hold on to it.
Why are you looking at me funny?
A doctor's cargo has...
Doctor? No! No!
Firtho seems to have garnered quite a reputation. I'll follow this one to locate the gang's den.
What the hell do you want?
Cargo from the corner clinic. Did your boys take it?
Wait, that bird-beak coroner hired you?
Maybe, and so what?
Keep steady, lads. We have the numbers. Pile on this lousy lout.
In the name of the Queen! Come forth, Royal Lance! Glorious Aglaya!
Greetings.
So we're settling this physically. Should have cut the chatter and gone straight to the...
We surrender. The cargo's yours. Just take it and leave us.
Got a question for you. You stole Firtho's cargo, yet you're so afraid of her. Why?
Firtho the doctor. She visits this place every night and nabs one of us for her experiments. Everyone who came back was a screaming wreck. Their nightmares wouldn't end. We run things round here, and we've a name to uphold. So we made off with her cargo. Thought it'd put her in her place. Now we know we stepped on the wrong toes. We'll never touch her property again.
Experiments. Regardless, I have the cargo. Time to ask Firtho to help me examine the remains.
Back so soon? Now that's efficient. I'm downstairs. Meet me there.
I have the things you want.
Excellent. Haven't lost your touch, it seems.
So, can we start examining the remains? All right, let me start over. Firtho, for old time's sake, do me a favor and examine the remains for me.
Wasn't so hard now, was it? Come, I've already examined the remains.
Already? I knew you'd help.
Little to go on with remains this battered and charred. All we have is a piece of the arm and a few soaked photographs. Identifying the victim is virtually impossible with this.
Can you identify the victim's sex?
Judging from the pelvic features in the photos, the victim is male.
How old is he?
The pubic symphysis suggests he's likely over 30.
I noticed some foreign matter in the arm.
Surgical pins, metal. The victim likely had surgery after fracturing his arm at some point. I found something that might interest you. The cause of death.
We found clear signs of arson at the scene. Are you suggesting that wasn't the cause of death?
The victim's limbs lay straight in the photographs, rather than bent in a defensive posture. This means that the deceased had no signs of life when the fire started.
You're telling me that he was already dead before he was burned?
Correct. In summary, the deceased is a male over 30. The cause of death remains unknown, though it was certainly not by burning.
An adult male. Grimm's male, but younger. And then there's the fractured left arm. And it wasn't the fire that killed him.
Don't worry, my conclusions should be watertight. Unless the Royal Academy and the centuries of knowledge it accrued have all been mistaken.
I have faith in your judgment. The rest is detective work.
Oh, and I also found a viscous substance on the remains, containing no human tissue.
A viscous substance with no human tissue? I found something similar at the crime scene. Can we figure out its purpose or use?
It must be identified on a proper laboratory table. Alas, this humble clinic of mine is not furnished for this task.
Well, my office is, and it's already unpacked and prepared. I should head back and start the analysis right away.
Hold on. Take this.
What is this?
It's from the cargo you retrieved. A special type of stabilizer. It soothes the mind and suppresses recurring nightmares. I specifically formulated this for you, you know.
I never mentioned my nightmares.
I'm a doctor. I can tell much simply by looking at a patient. For example, the pallor of your face.
Much appreciated, then. By the way, the gangsters told me that you were experimenting on them. What exactly is going on?
Experiments on living subjects. I don't have time for running those.
Many of them were ridden with skin rashes, infected by a highly contagious strain of varicella.
Recently, I've been working with the Academy to develop a new kind of serum. It uses weakened pathogens to help the body adapt in advance and build resistance to actual infection. Unfortunately, the only route of administration is via subcutaneous injection. Hence, I had to get hold of a few, restrain them to the bed, and inject them. The good news is that the recent batch proved its worth with an 80% success rate. The spread of the disease has been contained.
Is that so? They do not understand the treatment methods you employ. Such actions may cause them to fear you.
Why fear me? I'm the one helping them avoid the infectious rash. But you just reminded me how convenient it is to reach them. I have several new medicines, and I do intend to invite them over for a few trials.
And they happen to be a most agreeable lot. You will succeed. Now, if I may, I'm taking my leave for my office. Medicine that should be kept away from the patients. This would be Firtho's secret stash.
There are some omissions in this resume.
The results of the autopsy contradict the witness's testimony. If the witness did not lie, then there is only one possibility. Back to the lab table then to verify my hypothesis.
Master Detective, I finally found you! I tried visiting Chief Inspector Lauren, but he wasn't at the constabulary. So I went to the detective's office to look for you, but you weren't there either.
Looking for me? Tell me, what's happening?
There's someone I know. His name is Grimm. He's a journalist around my age. Brown cap, straw-colored hair. Sure, a person in the know told me there's been another murder in the city. The victim happens to be Grimm. Master Detective, you seem to know something about this case. Can you tell me if he really died?
Well...
Oh, thank goodness. I knew that cunning dodger wouldn't die so easily. He still owes me plenty of tips. Master Detective, there's something... It could be really important. Just yesterday, Grimm secretly told me that he was investigating a super important case on his own. He even found the key evidence.
Key evidence?
He didn't tell me what it was. But just yesterday, he told me that he hid it in the safest and most unthinkable place. Master Detective, this is all I know. I hope this tidbit can help you out. If you find the truth, please get it published in the papers.
Grimm's on a criminal case. Now that's an unexpected finding, but this also proves my approach to be correct. I just need one more piece of the puzzle.
Halt! This is the place. An occasional ride isn't bad.
I've got more to tell.
I didn't expect him to launch a sudden brutish strike from the left,
Whoa!
but the detective predicted that and parried it.
That's awesome!
With a light twist, the detective shifted Rex's weight, immediately following up with a series of swift strikes.
And yet, you merely stood by and watched. Is that not a little...
Really? Well, I think I was helping plenty by not getting in the way.
You all seem to be enjoying your discussion.
You're back, Master! Everyone's here!
Our esteemed superintendent has his hands full combing the city for werewolves. So I thought I'd slip away and see how things were coming along. Oh, and well fought.
Master Detective, what of the autopsy? Did it go well?
Hold on, there's still one more step. Time to use the newly cleaned laboratory table. Grey, no obvious odor, and rather thick. This contains mud, water, and one key substance. Let's try a test by color.
These colors, what do they indicate?
This is a set of detection equipment built by my sister, my former partner. It contains the color reactions of various common... In short, it lets you compare the color reactions against reference bottles during preliminary screening. With experience, you can quickly narrow the possibilities without a full analysis for...
Impressive device. So, have you managed to identify the substance?
A thickening agent. If mixed with mud and... I see. A fireproofing agent. It can absorb heat and prevent fires from spreading.
Fireproof? What does it mean? Whoa! Don't touch that, Master! You'll get burned!
I'm not burned. The evaporating water carries away the heat, shielding the skin beneath.
This substance works like magic. Does that mean?
The truth behind the incident is slowly revealing itself. The autopsy revealed the body was burned post-mortem, fully contradicting the witness who claimed to have seen Grimm on fire, screaming. Grimm is roughly Pixie's age, yet the autopsy identified the victim as an adult. The burned body was likely not Grimm's. A fireproofing agent was found at the scene. It must have been used to make sure Grimm didn't actually burn to death. Based on the evidence, I believe I have a general idea of what actually happened. That alleyway is where the incident occurred. Late afternoon, dusk. Grimm and a lady arrived here at an appointed time. The two concocted a plan. A plan to fake someone's death.
A fake death? Are you saying that Grimm didn't die? But we have a witness who saw it happen.
Exactly. How could the death be faked?
The fireproofing agent can insulate the user against heat. Rubbing it on the body protects it from burns. Alcohol is the most easily acquired flammable material. Using a flame-type reactor will leave some silverium residue. Grimm places his camera and hat down by the side and then applies the fireproofing agent to his entire body. His companion prepares the fuel and ignition device.
Whoa! Is he gonna get burnt?
No. Before that happened, they must... Since Grimm faked his death, they would need another body to burn in his place. But this was probably not the time the body was laid. We lack concrete evidence that Grimm has died. The footprints at the scene were rather unclear. Someone probably tried to clean it in a hurry. Traces of reactor use and fireproofing agent remain, indicating they didn't fully clean the scene. The witness who saw Grimm in flames is a nearby resident. According to his testimony, he would water the flowers every afternoon at that time. They timed it precisely, igniting the fire just as the witness saw Grimm on fire and fled in terror.
But if Grimm wasn't harmed by the flames, then whose body was it?
We found a carbonized body at the scene. Forensics revealed him to be a male at least 30...
At least 30 years of age? That lad's nowhere near that old.
Besides, the body was burned post-mortem, charred enough to conceal the victim's true identity. Therefore, the corpse is merely a substitute they prepared in place of Grimm.
So, without that autopsy, we'd have been forever in the dark.
Then something unexpected happened. The alleys in High Piers see little traffic, but you can never predict when a street kid might wander into one. This discomfort came on quickly. Thankfully, I have Firthos stabilizers. A street punkster heard something. He entered the alleyway to see what happened.
But anyone walking in would see something they weren't supposed to.
That's correct. They had already set up a perfect witness to see Grimm covered in flames. If this unwanted witness saw Grimm moving around after his supposed death, everything they did would be a waste of time. To protect Grimm from being discovered, his companion immediately... She hid Grimm in a nearby dustbin or crate, but it would take time. And there was still a risk of being recognized. She had to act. Grimm's companion didn't hesitate and charged at the street punk, using herself to block his view and giving Grimm a chance to slip away from the other side.
And since no one saw Grimm after that, everyone assumed he'd burned to death.
Nobody found out about the fake death, but the companion paid the price. During the scuffle, she lost a shoe. And that's likely what transpired. Any questions?
Incredible. You described it as if you'd seen it happen yourself. Your fame is well earned, Detective.
Can't believe Grimm faked his death right under our noses. Faking your own death isn't without danger. But I still can't figure out why he would do it.
We do not have enough evidence to determine his true motive yet. But one thing is certain. A fake death. For what purpose?
Fraud?
No, it aims to convince others of your death.
Indeed. Faking one's death becomes an option only when death becomes a necessity. Grimm did mention he was investigating a big story. Pixie claimed it was a case, not just a story. Perhaps Grimm had become a thorn in someone's side. Someone with considerable power. Why else would he go to such lengths to fake his own death? He could have simply hidden away or taken a trip.
Are you saying that he's being hunted? Then whose body is it? If it wasn't Grimm, we still have a murder on our hands. Someone got burned to cinders. Did Grimm kill a man and use the victim's body, all to fake his own death so that he could escape?
There's not enough evidence to determine his identity. All we know is that he was a man in his 30s with a previously fractured left arm, and we still don't know who killed him.
What about that noblewoman then? Who is she? If she's an accomplice to Grimm's fake death, she definitely knows something.
Unfortunately, we know very little about this lady as well. Our only clue is the high-heeled shoe she dropped, which lets us estimate her height. A person's height is about 7 times the length of their feet, based on the size. She is slightly shorter than 5 foot.
A needle in the haystack, as it were. Besides, not everyone's height matches that calculation. Do we really have to scour the entire city, trying this shoe on every woman, just like in that fairy tale?
Not yet. We have one more clue. Furthow's autopsy report has already given us all the help it can. I'd better focus on something else. Pixie told me that Grimm hid his key evidence in the safest place.
The safest place? Oh, but that could be anywhere. How will we even know where to start?
Let's think about where he's been. The home of the hunted affords little security, but the home of his supposed enemy? That is another question.
You mean the detective's office?
Grimm snuck into the office yesterday, but you caught him and drove him out, Alf.
Right! I defended the detective's office.
He was poking around the kitchen area. Let's take a look. I can see that someone has searched the cabinets. I thought it was Alf, but perhaps it was someone else. Grimm's appearance in the office was no mere coincidence. Empty storage boxes. Not here. Beneath the hot fluorescent tube? Not here. A cabinet with a musty smell. This isn't it. With Grimm's personality in mind, where would he hide it? The most dangerous place is also the safest. Found it.
Grimm's notebook.
What's this? Isn't it from the Nameless Ashes case?
We have a name now.
Sylvania's future hinges on many controlled variables. Perhaps you are one of them, Detective.
Hidden neath the rosy skirt are white stems you adore.
Do not hinder my research. Go forth, my little specimens.
So, hidden neath the rosy skirt are white stems you...
Youthful folly!
Want some more, do ya?
Hidden neath the rosy skirt are white stems you adore. Furnished?
Is that all you've got? The time for games has ended.
You'll never learn!
You won't get away with this! Not a chance. Go, Agraya! Bow before my might. In the name of the Queen!
Poor little thing. Rain of petals! New source of nutrients. Not enough. It's never enough.
Surprise evaluation. Risk averted. Huh? Is that all you've got? Risk averted. Incoming. Is that all you've got? Risk averted. Is that all you've got? Risk averted. A precise practice of lethality.
Hurry, villain! Down you go! Come forth, Royal Lance! Glorious Aglaya!
Greetings.
You won't get away with this!
Bloody thing!
Sylvania's future hinges on many controlled variables. Perhaps you are...
This photo? No. Impossible. The constabulary have kept the Nameless Ashes case strictly confidential.
We don't know how this connects to the Nameless Ashes case, yet it proves that Grimm faked his death. He'd planned in advance and hidden the notebook. What landed Grimm in deadly trouble is within this notebook. The notes on the nameless ashes scene read like an amateur's observations. The file's titled, "They Are the Cinderellas." There's more than one. A stethoscope and a white linen coat that has been washed and starched repeatedly. A licensed physician, no doubt. Cinderella. Though similarly framed, the photograph was taken from a different angle to the one in the police file. A man in a flat cap. No other distinguishing features. That alone shows alertness, experience. A man dressed in tailored clothing in what appears to be a coffee house.
The Nameless Ashes case. That's the case you've been on.
I assigned the case and brought you in as an assistant to speed things up. So, give it your best.
Yes, sir. I shall certainly do my best.
Grimm named it the Cinderella's case, and in his notebook he used plural pronouns throughout.
Plural? So, it's about the bodies, I reckon, but why Cinderella? This gruesome scene's got nothing to do with fairy tales, has it?
Fairy tale and Cinderella.
Once upon a time, there lived a kind-hearted girl, bullied by her cruel sisters and made to clean the hearth each day, her clothes forever stained with cinders. And so, they called her Cinderella. By chance, she was aided by a fairy and turned into a princess for the palace ball. The prince fell instantly in love, but as the clock struck 12, the magic started to fade. In her haste to leave, she left behind one glass slipper. The prince had every woman in the city try on the slipper, desperate to find Cinderella and reunite with her.
Wait. Cinderella? And a high-heeled shoe? It's just like the case.
Perhaps they're staging their crime as a fairy tale. But to what end?
Coincidence, perhaps? Then how should we proceed?
There must be a reason why he resorted to faking his own death. It's likely to do with someone he's crossed. Even so, we need more leads to reach a true conclusion. If Grimm actually faked his death, he'll be in hiding. Find him, and we find a lead. But trying to find someone determined to stay hidden in this city is like looking for a needle in a haystack. We start with our new leads. These photographs. 3 of us, 3 photographs. Let's split up to save time.
I know that face. From the papers, perhaps. I shall search the constabulary archives and figure out his identity.
Then I'll look for the doctor. I've a doctor friend myself who may have insider information.
We've fewer leads on this last photo, but Alf and I shall do our best. How goes it? Any leads?
Lauren is optimistic, yet the search will take some time.
What of the doctor? Your contact's helping us out again, is she not? Like when she checked the remains?
Well... yes. She'll help out. I'm sure of it.
I'm deeply sorry, Master Detective. We've no substantial leads on this last photo.
You don't have much to work with. Don't fret about it. Just tell me what you've found for now.
The background tells us little, but he's dressed to the nines, suggesting that it's natural to him. No doubt a rich man.
Rich man. Now why does that phrase ring a bell? A rich man. Much akin to the mystery of the stolen silver. Mere coincidence, or...
Ah!
Elf.
The bread! Alf knows that bread. Alf does. Alf saw it out on the street, round and fluffy. Alf thought it looked a treat. You can buy it on Felix Lane. But, Alf doesn't know the way.
Thank you, Alf. Felix Lane is just south of my office. Shall we?